Hey guys, Mike here. So today, I'm here to talk to you about Christopher Robin. In this review, I'll be going over a brief summary of the plot, my quick thoughts about the film, and whether or not you should go and see it. So I'm going to try and keep this review spoiler-free. However, if you don't want to know anything about the film, and you want to go completely blind, then let's just come back to this video once you've seen the film. So with that, let's get started, shall we?
I've cracked. Oh, I don't see any cracks. A few wrinkles, maybe.
So Christopher Robin stars Ewan McGregor as Christopher Robin. In the movie, Christopher Robin is going through a personal crisis, and he's visited by his old childhood friend, Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh tells Christopher Robin that all of his friends in the 100-acre wood have gone missing, and he asks Christopher Robin for help to try and find them. I have a feeling I'm going to be saying Christopher Robin a lot in this review. So before I really start talking about this Christopher Robin movie, I want to address the Christopher Robin movie that was released just last year, and the differences between the two. Goodbye Christopher Robin is about the real-life Christopher Robin and how he came to resent his father for making him the central character in his stories. Whereas Christopher Robin follows the fictional character Christopher Robin. So now we settle the differences between the two movies, let's talk about Christopher Robin. So first of all, Ewan McGregor was the perfect choice to play Christopher Robin. I've never seen him give a bad performance in anything that he's been in. That's not to say I've seen everything that he's been in, but the things I have seen, he's always give 110%. And all of these supporting cast give decent performances as well. They really play off each other and made this a really enjoyable experience. But now let's talk about the characters from 100 Acre Wood. It was so refreshing to hear these characters sound exactly like they did back when I watched these films when I was a kid. So far as I know, Jim Cumming is the only voice actor in this movie that has played these characters before, as he plays Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. But all of the other voice actors play their characters so well, and it's so nostalgic to hear all these voices again. All of the CGI in the 100 Acre Wood characters looked brilliant. Except for I'd say Tigger, because he did look quite old and withered and not as colourful as he should have been. I mean, maybe it was to show that he is old and withered, but none of the other characters look as old and withered as he does, and he looks exactly the same as he does when Christopher Robin is a young boy. I don't know, I just found this a bit of a strange choice. They should have just made him a bit more colourful. But nevertheless, it didn't detract from his character being really entertaining on screen. But easily my favourite character in this movie was Eeyore. Pretty much as soon as he comes on screen, everything he says gets a laugh out of the audience. Whether it's right or wrong to laugh at a character who's got crippling depression is open to interpretation, but nevertheless it was still a really entertaining performance. And it's only now that we get older that we start to relate to the different characters from the 100 Acre Wood. I imagine when we were all younger, we all related to Tigger, having boundless amounts of energy and finding everything fun. But it's only as we get older that we start to relate to the more downbeat characters. But realistically, I think we can find traits from each one of these characters that we can all relate to. Though if I had one slight criticism, I'd say that this film could have been just a little bit more funny. That's not to say that the film wasn't funny, I just expected a little bit more from this movie. But nevertheless, it didn't ruin my enjoyment of this movie. And this movie teaches us an important lesson, that sometimes to move forward, we need to look back. Overall guys, the actors and the CG characters all gave great performances and were very entertaining on screen. The story was entertaining and appropriate for all ages. And though I do prefer the Christopher Robin movie from last year, this didn't stop this movie from being as enjoyable as it was. And whether you're young or old, happy or sad, I could definitely recommend that you should go see this movie in the cinema, as I had an absolute blast watching this movie. Okay guys, that's my review of Christopher Robin. If you've seen it, what did you think about it? And who's your favourite character from the 100 Acre Wood? Whoever it is, drop it in the comments below, and until next time, I've been Michael. See ya!